Hi, it's Andy here from Oracle Online. I'm sitting in my home office in Chelmsford, England. It's the weekend, and today I wanted to talk to you about online prospecting and recruiting. And there are four real dangers of going for a cold market. Um, Firstly, let's just go wind back a bit and talk about prospecting and recruiting in your own business, which may be a network marketing business. And the process when you're doing it offline, which is actually that you tap your family and your friends, and no doubt they'll soon want nothing to do with you whatsoever. And then when you've done that, you start moving into the cold market, people you don't know at all, and you start actually finding a patter, sales patter, which will start every apparent casual conversation and going into a sale mode very, very quickly. It's a really tough thing to do. If there are people who do it incredibly well, certainly I never could, and they find almost every conversation is leading to a potential sale. But for most of us, we're just not cut out to do that. It's a very, very stressful way to live your life. And so what happened was a number of people started trying to do this instead online in the safety of their own sort of home and hidden behind the screen of their computer. And the way they started doing this was to start spamming links, start looking at joining Facebook groups and starting conversations in private messages, and very quickly again getting to the point where they are just sending and sort of almost trolling and sending links to that person to try and get them to buy. It's again a not particularly pleasant way of trying to do things. I was certainly in a group where recently someone did this to all of us and was actually spamming effectively by sending us links through private messages, trying to get us to buy his own offer. And this just wasn't within the rules of the group. It wasn't within the spirit of things, and it annoyed an awful lot of people, including me. So let's just now just focus on four reasons why actually I don't believe this works, and an awful lot of others don't believe this works. And reason number one is the focus on you. The very fact you have to have these types of conversations, the fact that you're going through and really forcing your links upon people, forcing a script of conversation with people you barely know, is all about you. It becomes, as of necessity, all about you and not about how you can help them. And actually, people don't like that. People just do not like to deal with people in that way. And I find it happens to me quite a lot with solo ads, where people start conversations and I almost know it's going to happen almost in the first sentence, and I go along with it for a while and I just know they're going to try and sell me a solo ad. It's very infuriating. Reason number two, which almost sort of spins off from reason number one, is that the conversation that you're having becomes very false. It's almost you're using a type of language which isn't real. It's an artificial language which is going towards trying to make the sale. And it often shows up. I know when people are doing it to me now, and I almost switch off straight away. I almost just don't want anything more to do with that person. And yes, I'm sure it sells from time to time, but it's just not a great way of doing business. Reason number three springs from this actually still, and that is alienation. It's you become the person that no one wants to go to the party. You don't want to go in a social situation, which is what, let's face it, it's what we use online social media for, and suddenly find you've got people trying to force a sale down your throat when you don't actually even want to buy. And people avoid that person, and they avoid them online. I know who they are, and in fact very often I just delete them from my account because I just don't want to have a sale forced down my throat every 2 or 3 seconds. And I can't help but thinking, how effective is this? How much are people really selling? How much time are they having to spend trolling through in this way to get one sale? It's not the way I want to live my life or my business. And if you're still comfortable with those three factors and not disturbed by them, then reason number four you really should be, which is the social media platforms. Facebook have algorithms that actually pick this stuff up, and even in private messages, which everyone thinks that they can't, they can. And they start seeing the same links being posted all the time in a huge way, in this spammy sort of way. And they will sometimes, and they haven't been known to do this, blacklist the link, and so you can no longer click onto that link. The domain is finished off as far as Facebook are concerned. And also, you could lose your own account. And this is another very real danger that these people run when they want to do this type of thing. So whether the first three mean anything to you or not, the fourth one really should. So why not do a type of marketing, a real marketing, which Facebook likes and which is highly effective, and that's called attraction marketing. It's all about putting yourself in a position where you become the go-to guy, the person that brings leads to him, naturally attracts them to him, rather than the guy who keeps chasing everybody else. It's such a more pleasant place to be. People actually know that you give value. People know that you try to help them. And actually they want to spend more time with you, whether it's offline or online, if you're there to help. And it makes a big difference because you get warmer to the idea of buying from that person rather than just feeling that a sale is going to be pushed down your throat. So I really do recommend attraction marketing. There's a link either at the top or the bottom, depending on where you're seeing this video, which will give you access to a free 10-day online recruiting course. And it takes you more into this process of attraction marketing, which I really do recommend. It's free, guys, so fill your boots and just go and have a look at the course. Sign up for the course, have a look at it, see how it can help you. Spend the 10 days actually reading through the information that comes to you. Is really invaluable, and it will transform the way you do your business. So for 10 days, for a short period of time each day, I really do recommend you get this online recruiting course. It's free, enjoy it, and actually learn from it, and don't alienate all the people that you know on social media. This is just a fantastic way forward. So I hope that helps. I hope it's given you food for thought on what not to do as well as what you should be doing. Until next time, guys, take care. See you soon.